yet another Wednesdays with Will. I am Caroline Norton, and you might be noticing that we have a little bit of a change of scenery today, and that is because you are joining me at my home bar for a very special episode. We are going to be going over some Shakespearean drink recipes. So we're going to do two options. Our first one will be a non-alcoholic option, so perfect for those kiddos at home, also perfect for anybody who just doesn't want an alcoholic beverage right now. No hate, so that's the one we're gonna start with. I have this really fun, handy-dandy cookbook called the Shakespeare Cookbook by Andrew and Maureen Dalby, and it's really awesome. It's got a lot of fun Shakespearean recipes for some food, some snacks, some drinks that you can make at home that are all based in history. So they're either appear in Shakespeare's plays or they're things that Shakespeare might have had in his time. And today we are going to take a recipe from this book called Cider Syllabub. Now, Cider Syllabub is a drink that people would have back in Shakespeare's time, and it was said to cure a choleric stomach. So if you had an upset stomach, if you weren't feeling too well, a way that you would help to make yourself feel a little bit better is by having Cider Syllabub. So we are going to make a non-alcoholic version of this drink for you today. So first off, what you're gonna need is you're gonna need a glass. You're gonna need some sugar or vanilla sugar, and you're gonna need some simple syrup, some nutmeg, some light brown sugar, apple cider, and heavy whipping cream. So first we're gonna start by rimming our glass. So if you wanna take your handy dandy glass for your beverage, and you can start by dipping the edges into your simple syrup. Get it nice and coated, and then into your vanilla sugar, which is what I am using today. Look how pretty that is. Beautiful. So, I have here half a cup of apple cider, and in this half a cup of apple cider is 3 teaspoons of light brown sugar. Now, I have let the sugar dissolve in this apple cider for about 10 minutes, okay? So make sure you be patient. Wait your 10 minutes for your sugar to dissolve, otherwise the next step is gonna get a little wonky. But since mine is all ready to go, I'm going to pour it into my bowl. And then I'm going to pour 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. And toss that in there with the apple cider brown sugar mixture. And then, this is gonna sound really crazy because this is a drink, right? But we are going to whisk these two things together. And we're gonna whisk it until we get soft peaks. It'll be kind of a dessert drink. I'll be right back. So now I have some really awesome soft peaks, and if you're wondering, Caroline, what on earth is a soft peak? It basically means I mix it until I pick up my mixer and some of the liquid comes up with it, but it doesn't stand straight up really stiff. It kind of melts back down. Make sense? I hope so. If not, Google it. You'll be fine. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take my jumbo spoon and I'm going to spoon my lovely mixture into my glass. It's kind of like whipped cream. It's just a little more liquefied than whipped cream is. It looks really yummy. So I'm gonna fill my glass up, and then I'm going to top it with some nutmeg. Fancy. Okay, great. So I have my lovely glass here filled with my Cider Syllabub, and now for the final touch, a little bit of nutmeg. Perfect! Now, the best part, to taste it. It smells really good. Delicious. I hope you guys had fun making some Cider Syllabub with me. Now, if you are under the age of 21 years old, this is where I bid you adieu. But I hope you do try out this awesome dessert drink with your family. I hope that you like it, and I hope you explore some other recipes that would have happened in Shakespeare's time. So, for those of you who are under 21, I will see you next week. Bye! Now that it's just us grown-ups here, we are going to move on to a cocktail. This one is going to come from this handy-dandy book called Tequila Mockingbird. It's a book of cocktails inspired by literature, and there are a couple of really awesome Shakespeare-themed drinks in here. And so today we are going to do a Midsummer Night's Beam. Ha! Get it? Like a Midsummer Night's Dream? Anyways, what you're gonna need for this drink is some lime juice, some mint, granulated sugar, bourbon. They call for Jim Beam, but you can use whatever bourbon that you've got lying around. Today I'll be using Old Forester, and either club soda or tonic water, whichever you prefer. So first we're gonna start by putting our mint leaves into our glass, and then adding half a teaspoon of lime juice. Dun, 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 dun. Half a teaspoon, what am I doing? Half an ounce. Not half a teaspoon. Half an ounce of lime juice. Oh my god. Okay. Then we are going to add 2 teaspoons of granulated sugar. Ba, 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 ba. 1, 2, and we are going to muddle all that together with our handy dandy muddler. Get it all nice and mixed up there. Then we are going to add some ice to our beverage. There we go. And then our 2 ounces of bourbon. And then we will top with our club soda or our tonic water. Because I am fancy, I will be drinking mine with a straw. And there we have a Midsummer Night's Beam. That's actually really good. I hope that you have fun making this cocktail. And try out the other drink too. The Cider Syllabub was a delight. It's kind of like just drinking apple cidery whipped cream. It's amazing. What more can you want? So I hope you had a great time trying out all these super fun Shakespearean recipes. Try and come up with your own new recipe that is kind of a twist on Shakespeare. Let us know what you come up with. I will try anything. And with that, have a great week. I will see you all next week for another Wednesdays with Will. Until then, stay safe and be kind.